Hey everybody, guess what? We are live. I've got Madeline Merlo here with me. How are you today?
I'm so good. How are you doing today?
Good, good. We were just talking about we wish the sun was out,
I know.
but you know, we're still having fun here in the rain, right?
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to talk about, I'm so excited for you because the season premiere of Songland, you were one of the songwriters. And not only you were the winner of the first episode back, which was incredible.
Craziness. Thank you so much. I know. I thought it was really exciting too that the first, the premiere episode was a country act as well too. I thought that was really cool. Being a country singer and writer, I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's kick it off right, you know?
Yeah, I like it. Your song that you had was, they changed the title on you, but it was called I'll Drink to That. So tell me about that because you wrote that song.
Yeah. So the original song was basically written. We walked in a room, me and a couple co-writers, and we were like, what do 20,000 country fans want to raise a drink to? And so really it's just a list of things to be grateful for. So we have a full tank of gas and cashing a check on a Friday to praying for something and watching God come through for you. And, I wrote that song that day for myself and on all the things that I was grateful for, and then Songland reached out for season 2, and they were like, "Have you written any country songs?" And I was literally like, "Well, I wrote a song 3 days ago," and I sent them one song, and this was the one song they chose. Yeah,
Wow,
it feels super serendipitous, and the timing is so amazing. And so yeah, I was floored to even make it on the show, and then to have Lady A as the artist, people that I just adore and admire so much. It was just a dream come true, the whole experience.
yeah. So tell me about so 3. I don't know if people have seen the show, but there are 3 songwriters who work with you to change the song up a little bit, and then you get to perform it again in front of the artist. So you got to work with Shane, who I love.
Oh, he's just, so Shane is a literal hero of mine. I actually have a keychain of him on my keys.
I heard you have that. Do you have it with you? Is it handy?
Let me see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my keys are.
We got to see it. I got to see it.
So literally, I have
Shane
from the 90s,
when he was trying to be an artist, right?
Yeah. Just because I feel like he's always. I love how these were right beside me too. That was perfect.
I know.
I just feel like everything he's a part of is so fresh and so cool, and he's so fearless that way. He was the Casey Musgraves' first record, same trailer, different park, is a masterpiece to me. And Sam Hunt came out of the gate with this brand new sound, and Shane is behind those really unique, innovative projects. And so he's always been a big hero of mine. And so to get paired with him was a literal dream come true. And I walked in the studio and I was like, don't get a restraining order, but I have your face on my keys. And he was like, oh my God. And he loved it. I was like, I'm so creepy, but I love you so much.
How could that could not have worked out any better, right? You have his keychain,
yeah,
and you get to work with him.
Absolutely. But I think, there's power in thought and prayer and all that stuff. So, carrying him around to every single ride I went to. And that's a kind of a crazy coincidence when you think about that. So
yeah.
I feel like the whole experience was so wild. And yeah, when they told me I was paired with Shane, I was like, of course I'm paired with Shane. I'll have his face on my keys.
Well, the song became Champagne Night. They changed the title and changed up some of the lyrics a little bit. How did you feel about that? Were you okay with that? I know that happens a lot anyway with songwriting. I don't know if people understand that, but how did you feel about that?
Yeah, so I think that someone who isn't a writer, isn't familiar with that kind of process, might watch the episode and be like, oh my gosh, she must be devastated, so much of it's changed. But I walked in with I'll Drink to That. That was my song. And the minute that I pitched it to Lady and to Bellum, it became their song. And I was down to cater to whatever they wanted to do. And immediately you can see them throwing out such great ideas. And they wanted to change the concept immediately because as a band, they're so notorious, and their lyrics are so unique. If you listen to Downtown or Bartender, it's we call it furniture in the room. It's not just driving on the highway. It's what car were they driving? What color was the car? And what was the sky like that day? It's so detailed. And so they were like, we love this this song and this melody and the sentiment of a celebration, but we want it to be like more detailed, more specific. And so when me and Shane got in the room together, he was like, I think we can win this, but we got to like switch it up. So what you don't see as well is that like me and Shane we spent 3 days working on that song, and in studio all day, you know, rewriting those lyrics together. And so those new lyrics are mine as well. So that process was, I mean, the best ever. I feel like I learned so much from Shane. It was invaluable experience. And so I still feel very connected to the new song.
Well, that's good. I think thanks for clearing that up, because I think some people will feel like, oh, that's not her song anymore. But
and it's reality TV, right? So people, I think, kind of assume that it's just all like lights and cameras, and it is obviously. But I mean, we went in that studio without a camera crew and we rewrote that song together. Like that did happen. So
yeah.
Cool.
There's more good news. So obviously Lady A picked your song, which like in that moment when you were selected, how were you feeling?
I was floored. I mean, I felt good about, I mean, when I performed it for them, I mean, they all stood up. They were so excited, but you don't get to see the other performances. You don't get to hear the other songs. They kind of keep you in the dark about the other people. So I didn't know. Like I said, I felt good about mine, but I was like, I don't know, someone else could have had like the best song ever. And they felt that excited about theirs too. So I was really, you know, surprised to have my song chosen, but I just like, when I got sent the new version of it, I just like, it's a Lady A song. Like it makes so much sense for them. So I'm so excited.
Absolutely. They also created a video, which you get to make an appearance in, which is unbelievable. I love that. Tell us about how that happened. Because they kind of did it social distancing, that they didn't bring everybody together.
Yeah, so I got a call. It was kind of like one of the last days before we were sent to stay at home. I was in the studio, and I got a call from the director being like, "Do you want to be in the new Lady Antebellum video?" I was like, "Yes!" And then he called me back like 5 minutes later and was like, "The video was canceled." I'm like, "No, that sucks." And then they were like, "We're gonna come up with something else." And so they kind of had us all film like individual stuff in our house and put it together. And I do like a walking down the stairs moment, which I'm really glad made it in the video. My shining moment.
I love it. I love it. I've watched it a few times. The song is so catchy. I love it. I feel like it's something we all need right now. It's just kind of fun and light. And I think I've heard you say before that you like to have fun or make music that people want to listen to or have fun music. Can you explain that?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that I would consider myself like a well-rounded artist and writer. If you come to see my live show, I want to make you feel all of the feelings. I want to, you know, impact you with like this type of song that's like my heart, but I also want you to like dance and raise a drink in the air and have a good time. And I think music is special in both ways, like to move somebody and also fill a dance floor. They're both amazing things. So with this song, I mean, it's again about a celebration, and especially the new version is like, we don't need a lot to have a good time. And I love that it's like where we're from, like we don't need like Dom, like we just need beer and each other, and like that's all that we need to celebrate something. So which is the message.
Yeah, which is kind of where we are right now. We don't need a lot because we're all
we don't need anything. Just stay in our homes.
Right. I think there's one more thing we have to say about this song, which I think is incredible. This is the only song on the show that's going to radio. You just found out a few days ago.
Like, that's crazy. And I think that as a songwriter, that is like the Everest. Do you know what I mean? Like that is what we write songs for, is for an artist like Lady A to take that song to radio. And no song from Songland has ever done that. And they had a song on radio. It was literally like number like 37 or something on the chart. So when I got the call saying Lady A wants to Zoom you casually, I was like, okay. And I thought they would be like, hey, like this song almost spent a full week at the top of the charts, all genre. Like we were beating Drake. Like it's crazy. And so I thought they were going to say, this song is like doing amazing. We're so happy. Great job. I don't know. I was not expecting them to say that. And so, I mean, that moment, like, which is caught on camera, which is so great. They have the Zoom all recorded. And I just feel like that's a life-changing thing for me as a writer. Like, it's so huge. And for them to want to like tell me over Zoom and post it, and that's how they announced it. Like, they didn't have to do that. Like, they didn't have to make me such a part of it, but they did. And I'm just like, grateful doesn't even like describe the feeling that I feel for them.
Yeah, so for people want to hear it on radio, when is that coming out? Is that coming out tomorrow or
No, so on Monday,
on
they
Monday?
impacted it to radio, so it's already out, which is crazy. They were like, today, right now, it's at radio, and I was like, wait, what? Like, oh, it's crazy, 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 crazy.
That's amazing. Well,
Mhm.
you have other things going on. You're the busiest person I know during quarantine. You've got so much going on here. I can't believe this. Tomorrow, your own music is being released. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm so excited about that. It's crazy too. I think just like, man, God's timing is so wild sometimes, but this was something that, we were going to release at this time anyways. And these are 3 songs that I'm dropping on Friday, and they're kind of like a bit of a heartbreak story circle, and kind of go through the different phases and of the last couple years in Nashville. And so each of the songs kind of serve a different purpose. One of the songs called Kiss Kiss, which I'm sending to Canadian country radio, which is great. I'm from Canada originally. And that one is like, you're both brokenhearted. You meet somebody else who's got a broken heart, and you guys kind of get through it together. The second one is about kind of being in the middle. It's called If You Never Broke My Heart. And it's about like closure and learning and perspective. And then It Didn't is like the end. And the hook of that is, it was what it was, now it isn't. I thought it would kill me, but it didn't. And so you kind of go through the phases of something difficult and a tough time, and come out at the end of the tunnel. So it was important to me to release all 3 of those together.
So it kind of tells a complete story. It's like reading a book almost, right?
Yeah, yeah. And obviously as a writer, I care so much about my songs and about the story. The story is so important. And so I'm just really excited to be able to tell that. And like the light that's shining on me from Songland with my own music is so precious. And I just feel, I'm floored. I can't believe this is happening to me. It's really cool.
Well, we're so excited you took time out to talk to us, and you guys go listen to it. Champagne Night already out. There's a video. It's really cute. You should check that out too. But tell us where we can find more information about your music.
Yeah, so you can find it all. So my website is just madelinemerlo.com. And you can, hear it all tomorrow on anywhere that you listen to music: Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, all that stuff. So it'll all be dropping tomorrow.
All right. What else have you got planned? I mean, I feel like you've got so much going on already. What else are you doing?
Gosh, I'm just, excited to have these songs out and watch Champagne Night, climb the charts. I can't believe that. Unfortunately, I tour quite a bit in Canada, and those cancellations are rolling in, which sucks. If I don't play a show this summer, it'll be the first time since I was like 14 years old that I don't have a show. So that'll be tough, but it's just what, the safety of everybody is what's, most important. And we're doing everything we can to kind of get through this. But I can't wait to just play a show and play Champagne Night. Like, I cannot wait to play that show, and my own show too. It'll be so cool.
I know. I can't wait. Will you let us know when you're going to have that show? And we'll come out to hear that. It's a great song. You guys go check it out. Thanks again, Madeline, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate it.
Okay. See you soon.
Bye.